Well, it's weekly wrap time, and I am here on my own yet again. We've managed to string together a few weeks together, Sam and I, but today he's down at the Southern Highlands, down at Thenford Farm, visiting some of the horses there, and over at Bong Bong as well. So just me this week. Look, it's been a great week. Last Saturday we had, without Pierre, going around at Rose Hill in the Group 3 Ming Dynasty, and he ran super. In a day that was favouring leaders and on the rail. He was, well, on the outside and back, so far from the ideal place, but he did have a tricky gate to contend with. And Chad Schofield on board, I thought he rode him a treat, got him into a lovely position, sort of midfield, bit worse. And without Pierre, did a great job. He charged home really well to finish third. Great effort over the 1400 metres, a Group 3 placing there, still in his first racing preparation. And next up for him will be the listed Dulcify, so another stakes race for him, this time over 1600 metres, which will be ideal. Looking forward to seeing him out over that trip and then potentially further after that. On Wednesday, we had a debut run by 3-year-old Pierre Ladd at Canterbury. He was excellent. We were anticipating a nice debut after a good trial, and he drifted back. He was at the back of the field, and as we know, it's only a tight turning track, short straight at Canterbury. Tried to sneak up in through them coming from behind, and was held up for clear running, and only sort of got clear about the last 100, 150, but geez, he hit the line well. Very impressive debut by him. Couldn't have been happier with what he did there. Jason Collett likewise, very, very pleased, and promising things ahead for him for sure. A horse who will get out over further in due course, but that was a great kick-off point for him over 1100 metres, and a very impressive performance at that. So a lot to look forward to for all of his owners. And then yesterday, or late yesterday, we had up at Bow Desert, we had Usain Bolt going around, and he led from pillar to post in a terrific win. Very brave, gutsy win. Did all the work up front, and managed to hold on for a nice win, third career win for him. So congratulations to all of his owners. That was fantastic, and a nice ride by Heavy Van der Hoven as well to get the job done there. So congratulations to all of you. Very pleased to see him get another good win like that on the board. This week, well, there's a bit going on. Obviously, this time of year, pretty hot races. At Randwick, it's a good 4-track out there. We've got 2 runners going around. The first one will be in the Group 2 T-Rose Stakes over 1400 metres with Kajenga, who was super last start over the 1200 in the Furious Stakes, which was a Group 2 event. She was first up off one trial, and she was outstanding. She finished in 4th. Very, very good run. She will have taken a lot of improvement from that fitness-wise. We knew that going into that run. So yeah, a lot of improvement in her, and I think she has come on since it as well. So in a very competitive race, anyone of probably half the field could win this race. You wouldn't be surprised. I think we said I said the same before the last race as well. It's just the elite 3-year-old fillies going around, and very high quality, very good depth to the race. And I can see with Ethan Brown on board, barrier 4, drawn well, so she'll get a nice run here. I can see her being nice and forward. There's not a lot of speed in this race on paper anyway. That can obviously change come race time, but I can see her getting forward, and hopefully with that extra fitness on her side from last start, hopefully she is there fighting out the finish. I could see her finishing anywhere from 1st to 5th or 6th. So best of luck to all of her owners. Again, obviously it's a Group 2 event, so anywhere in the top 3, even 4th to a lesser degree, would be great for her residual value down the track. But a win would be obviously the ultimate. So she's right in it. Then we later on in the day in the shorts, talking hot races, here we go again. It always is, obviously an Everest lead-up race. Over 1,100 metres, we have Marzu going around, Jason Collett on board, drawn pretty sticky, barrier 10. But look, it's going to be a hard race, never easy. Marzu did run third in it last year, ran a terrific race. I think he was beaten three quarters of a length from memory. So look, he is very capable, obviously, of running a big race here. I think again he could finish anywhere, probably in the top 6. I'd say 1,100 metres. He'll run well over that, probably slightly less than his best. But yeah, he'll go very well. Blinkers, pacifiers back on. I think he'll run a very good, solid race. Obviously prefer it wet. We're not going to get that. It's a good 4, but he can run very well on the good as well. So best of luck to all of his owners. Then up at Eagle Farm, we've got the possibility on Saturday or Sunday with Sweet Proposal going around. We haven't made a call there yet. First one, Eagle Farm, is 18-20 metres for her. Sunshine Coast on Sunday over the mile. So 2 nice options, drawn relatively well in both. Barrier 6 at Eagle Farm and Barrier 1 in the Sunshine Coast. Shooting for her 4th career win, 2nd for the preparation, and ran 2nd last start. So look, she's running well, and I can see her being a winning or each way chance in both of these races. So we will just try and go through the form a bit more overnight and just see what horses drop out of the respective races, so we can try and pick the eyes out of it and pick the easiest target for her. But we'll make that call tomorrow morning. Then we also have on Tuesday at the Barrier Trials at Rose Hill, we've got Firm Agreement going around. Obviously very talented stayer, has had a couple of outstanding preparations and Group 1 placings in his last couple of preps. So excited to get this bloke back. 2nd trial for the preparation. This will top him off nicely. He seems to be coming up well, and can't wait to get him through to the races after this. On Wednesday at Warwick Farm, we have Sir Artie nominated. It's over the 1,300 metres. He is carrying 63.5, although we've got Molly booked to ride. She'll claim 3, so that'll get it down to 60.5. He has won with that before, so he can carry some weight, this horse. Ran super last start and just got held up for runs, but really charged late, and he had plenty to offer. So look, he is nominated for there. We'll also be looking at the following Saturday as well for him, where there's a benchmark 88 1400, which would be a nice race too. That'll bring him down in the weights a little bit. So we'll look at both races, but yeah, again, I can see him. He's ready to run a big race. So whichever race we end up selecting for him, look out for him, because he'll be right in it, I'm sure. On Thursday, we have, it's exciting to have a debut run for 3-year-old Savai. This is a horse who's had a few trials now, is ready to go through to the races. Bit of a work in progress, this one. Still learning the racing caper and how to execute, but it's just taking incremental steps each time, which is positive to see, and love to see that again from him here over 1,100 metres. And want to see him keep learning, keep improving, and I'm sure he'll get things under a nice, or off to a nice start here, and then improve further again. On the same card, we've got Freddie Bassett over 1,500 metres, or alternatively, he might run at Hawkesbury on the same day, on Thursday. There's a 1,500 metre race in both locations, so he has been nominated for both. We will, again, just try and analyse both fields and pick the right race for him. But he was terrific. First up run over 1,400 metres at Warwick Farm. Wasn't beaten far. He's a horse who we can see getting out over 2,000 metres or so. As I mentioned, this time over 1,500 metres. Look, I think off that last start run, stepping up in trip a little bit, an extra 100 metres, I think he's going to be pretty hard to beat in either of these races on first glance. So look, hopefully he'll either win or he'll go close, and we'll be cooking with gas as we then step up in distance again from there. Now, red hot tip time. There's a bit going on here. So last week we had the celebrity tipsters. We had Kerry and Tracy shoot in their tips. Kerry went for the first 4. Never easy. Got 2 out of 4. So unfortunately they don't pay for that, but a decent enough effort. And then poor old Tracy, his tip didn't even make it to the barrier gate. So was scratched unfortunately. So that one didn't work out. Now for Sam, Sam was quite happy with himself. The Archer Stakes down at Flemington, he had Revalier. He won at $2.90. And then in the Makybe Diva Stakes, as Sam would, quote unquote, called it a master stroke, he selected Mr. Brightside in a partially run race. As it turned out, a very weird one for that sort of level, but a great win by Mr. Brightside. Well done, Samuel. At 5-1. Now myself, what did I have? I had the Run to the Rose. I did my work in Sydney. I had Tempted to win that race, and I had Skyhook to place. Thankfully got both up. So Tempted won, very, very impressive there for the Ciaron Maher stable and the Godolphin team. She was excellent, and likewise, so was Skyhook actually, who finished 3rd. Terrific effort there as well. And I also managed to get the probably the hardest one to tip all day, Autumn Glow, in the Theo Stakes at juicy odds of $1.30. So there you go, at least a couple of collects. This week we have another celebrity guest tipster. It is Anthony. Sent in his tips. He's one of our good owners from Queensland. Loves a punt. He's a good fella. Let's see how he goes with the tips. He has gone for a multi, so he has gone for a tricky one as well, but looking for a bit of value, I guess, with a few nice horses. Caulfield, race 8, Angel Capital. Big push for that last night at dinner. Ranrick, race 9, Mahuna. That's where I hope you come undone, Anthony. You've tipped against a Triple Crown horse. So I hope you come undone there, but obviously a nice horse, Mahuna. And Belmont race 4 later on, KTY. That's the multi for Anthony. So best of luck there. Sam has he sent through his tips. He's got this is embarrassing actually. No surprise for Sam, Mr. who's always sprouting that he's looking for value and criticising me going for the short ones. Caulfield race 7, Sir Delius. $2 favourite. Race 8, number 9, Angel Capital, $3.30 favourite. Race 9, Half Yours for $2.25 favourite. Race 10, Gilded Water, $2.90 favourite. And then his final tip for the weekend is Sydney at Ranrick, race 8, Fangirl at $2.10. And you guessed it, favourite. So not a lot of value there, Sam. Bit embarrassing, but anyway. Myself, I have gone an NRL multi. I've had to look far and wide. And I'm gone the obvious tips, combined up the Raiders and Panthers to win. So surely they'll both get the job done. And then I've also thrown in Caulfield race 8, Angel Capital. So Anthony, Sam and myself are all on that one. So God give it strength. Fingers crossed you get a bit of luck there. But look, everyone have a fantastic weekend. Best of luck to all our owners with runners. This racing is outstanding. So enjoy all the races that are on and enjoy the weekend with your family and friends.